Valerie Plame is the former CIA operative, officer, and current Democratic candidate for Congress in New Mexico. Valerie, thank you for coming on tonight.
And of course, you were in on the very beginning of the story back in 2003 when my CIA covert identity was betrayed.
Who betrayed you, Valerie? Who betrayed you? You know, she won't tell you. In all these years since it's been known, who betrayed you, Valerie, in 2003? Who leaked your name to Robert Novak? I don't think she's ever actually said his name. In fact, when you bring up this person's name, she becomes very, very uncomfortable. And why is that? Because the person who actually did leak her name was an inconvenient name. It wasn't Karl Rove, like I'm sure all of the liberals, we know that they were hoping for this, for Karl Rove to be arrested for leaking Valerie Plame's name and frog marched across the White House. We heard a lot of that. Remember Fitzsmith? No. The person that leaked the name of Valerie Plame to Robert Novak was a deep State Department insider. It was exactly the sort of person she didn't want to be the culprit, and yet it was. So what happened? This is what happened. Patrick Fitzgerald, the special prosecutor, was brought in, and he found out within days, the name of the perp, the person that leaked. And what did Patrick Fitzgerald do? He told this person, he says, look, just keep it quiet, because, you know, I have to conduct this witch hunt. I got to spend years. He ended up spending years and millions of dollars ruining lives, especially Scooter Libby, who, by the way, had nothing to do with leaking the name and ruining the life of Scooter Libby, or at least for a while he ruined the life of Scooter Libby. And the guy that leaked the name, he got off scot-free. Patrick Fitzgerald could have ended the investigation within about a week or two and said, here he is, here's the name, the guy, he's sorry, didn't mean to do it, etc., etc., we're done. But that's why Valerie Plame is the poster girl for phony witch hunt investigations. And I'm going to show you, I'm going to give you the name of the person, but I want to show you, she is now running for Congress in New Mexico, and I'm hoping that people watching this that live in her district, as she's running, yell out that name. And by the way, that name did not appear in her movie, Fair Game. Oh, I was at the scroll at the end, you know, tiny little scroll. But yeah, this whole movie was about her life being upended by her name being revealed, and yet not once was the name mentioned. Of course, nobody played the character of this person. So I'm going to show you guys how to do this. I'm going to heckle Valerie Plame on her appearance on Hardball with Chris Matthews yesterday. So go ahead, Valerie, and then we're going to do the name reveal as a heckle.
And the news is about a whistleblower who this president seems to try to diminuize, if that's it, to shrink in importance, to curse with some sort of evil. What's it like to be a target of that kind of targeting?
Yeah, I know exactly what that feels like. I compare it to falling down Alice's rabbit hole, where white is black and black is white. Same thing happened to us. The Bush White House tried to demonize us and make it about Valerie Plame and Joe Wilson rather than why there's no WMD in Iraq. This is what's happening here with Trump and this whistleblower. It's already been confirmed, his wrongdoing, his flagrant abuse of power. It's a threat to national security. So he is seeking to undermine the whistleblower, which is enshrined in law, should be protected, because what does a whistleblower do? They are seeking to expose wrongdoing, rot, corruption. And so Trump is a master at this. He will continue to do so, but I think he is caught this time.
Richard Armitage!
I was really taken with an op-ed piece that was written last week in the Washington Post by 7 former intelligence community members. They are now members of Congress, and they said the time has come. They have taken an oath, as I did, to protect and defend the Constitution, and everyone from Secretary Pompeo down has taken that oath as well, and they need to protect the Constitution. Their loyalty is not to a person. This is not a monarchy, as he seems to believe, or a mob boss as he acts like. So we really need to keep that in mind. What the whistleblower did was really patriotic. His identity should be further protected. It probably won't be, it seems. But what he did was really courageous in coming forward.
Plame game. Richard, Bo Richard, Banana Winner, Faux Richard, Richard Armitage.
You serve overseas, not as a Republican, not as a Democrat. You serve as an American. And they are all sick and tired of the president denigrating everyone within the intelligence community. He's called them names. He's undermined them. And as a result, it's been quite harmful to our national security. I joined the CIA because I wanted to serve my country. That's why I'm running again. I think our institutions are under attack. I want to get back into a public service role and be able to do what I can for my community and for my country.
Richard Armitage.
Valerie Plame, good luck in your campaign. I mean it. You know that. We want you to do well out there.
Thank you.
It's great that people like you, who are public servants, are risking it all in the arena of politics. It's a tough arena, but good luck in that.
Psst. Richard Armitage. Yeah, that's the name that Valerie Plame. Seriously, I don't think that name ever passed her lips. She's reacted in embarrassment when anybody asks her about it, because it turned out that wasn't a person she wanted it to be. But this is such a perfect example. The Patrick Fitzgerald witch hunt is now being hyped. The new witch hunt is being hyped by Valerie Plame of the Patrick Fitzgerald witch hunt. A witch hunt based on secondhand knowledge from a whistleblower. It sounds like it's CIA. And if it's the person I think it is, it's somebody that has a real grudge against President Trump for not giving her, or him, but her or him, a promotion. So that's it. From now on, I'm gonna, when I see Valerie Plame in the videos, I'm gonna be doing the same heckle, and I hope that the people out there that are in her district bring up that name of Richard Armitage, because it's a reminder of how phony all these investigations by the Democrats are. So I'm going to end with Richard Armitage! Richard Armitage! Richard Armitage! See you later.